Welcome back to another episode of Just Your Average Baker. I'm Amelia, and in today's episode we will be making chocolate chip cookies. It's almost fall where I live, or it's fall already by the time I post this video, not quite sure. But it looks like fall outside already. It's rainy, it's cool, the leaves are changing, I'm excited. I love fall. So I thought, what's better than chocolate chip cookies on like a crisp fall day? So that's what we're doing today. They aren't going to be just plain chocolate chip cookies though. They're going to be eggless chocolate chip cookies because, if I'm being honest with you guys, I just don't have any eggs and I also don't want to go to the store right now. They're also going to have some butterscotch chips, so they're chocolate chip butterscotch chip cookies really. And that's just because I have some butterscotch chips that I need to use up. So, yeah. Let's get on to what you're going to need for today's bake. For today's recipe, go ahead and start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and gather the following ingredients. You're going to need half a cup of butter or 1 stick, 1/4 of a cup of sugar, half a cup of packed brown sugar, 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 tablespoon of water, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, and then 1 cup of chocolate chips, or in my case, chocolate chips and butterscotch chips. Woo, cookies! We will be using a stand mixer today, and we'll start by adding our butter and both of our sugars into our bowl, and then beating it for a couple minutes until it gets nice and creamy. I love packed brown sugar because it just all comes out in one big clump. So enjoyable. I think that looks pretty smooth. We are ready to add in our flour and our baking soda now. Well, there goes a crap load of baking soda. Actually, I don't know why I just cleaned that up, because we all know I'm about to measure out flour, which I'm also not very good at. Now all you're going to do is mix that in. I always get flour everywhere at this part. We're going to give the bowl a quick little scrape to make sure all the flour is truly being incorporated. Our next step will be to add the water, oil, and vanilla. This is now all mixed up. I'm going to scrape off my beater, and next we'll be adding the chocolate chips. And the reason I'm going to scrape off the beater is the recipe specifies to fold in the chocolate chips with a spoon. I'm going to use my spatula, but you're done with your stand mixer for now. Well, not for now, for the whole rest of the thing. We're done with the stand mixer. So for our recipe, in the real recipe, it just calls for a cup of chocolate chips, I'm going to do a cup of chocolate chips and then eyeball half a cup of butterscotch chips. Okay, we are ready to pop these on a baking tray. Looks delicious. We're going to drop spoonfuls of our batter onto a cookie sheet. I have decided to line mine with some parchment paper, but that's totally optional. And then we're gonna bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes. So after this, they'll magically be done. Woo! And obviously you could make these smaller than what I'm doing. I prefer slightly larger cookies, but you could make your cookies whatever size you want. Obviously baking time will differ depending on the size of your cookie. If you make them smaller, they'll probably bake a little bit quicker. And just like that, the cookies are magically finished and out of the oven. I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting the cookies on the cookie plate, and then we will get to taste one of these. I'm real excited. They smell great, so yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I can tell, hopefully. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good one. My favorite part of the video where I get to try the bake. They do look and smell delicious, like I said, so I'm pretty excited for this one. Pretty excited. Just gonna take a little, don't know if that's focusing right, but here we go. That is a darn good cookie. The only thing that would improve these cookies is a tall glass of cold milk. Yeah, no, they're delicious. I love butterscotch, so the butterscotch chips being added in are just great. Butterscotch is a very fall, winter flavor for me. It's just what I associate it with in my head. So these are like the perfect fall cookies in my opinion, but of course you can leave the butterscotch out and just make plain chocolate chip cookies. I think they would be delicious, just chocolate chip cookies as well, but yeah. So that's it. We made it to the end of today's video. We baked our eggless butterscotch chocolate chip cookies. They turned out awesome. If you test out this recipe, comment down below. Let me know how it works for you. As always, I will link the recipe for the cookies in the description box below. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. So if you enjoyed watching today's video, go ahead and hit that like button, thumbs up, whatever you do. Subscribe to the channel to see more baking videos, candy videos, food-related videos in general. And I will see you guys next week. Happy baking. Bye. I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting these on this. It's a plate. It's a plate. Nope. If you enjoyed watching this video, go ahead and hit that like that like button.